Hello again. This is Math 1115 coming to you from the College of DuPage, and the title of this lecture is The Rest of the Story, a reading of the syllabus. Please be attentive while listening to this video. Again, this is Math 1115, Technical Mathematics 1, and this is section Net 01 for fall of 2023. This class runs from the 21st of August to the 15th of December and is a COD internet-based course. This class will require that tests and quizzes be proctored either in person or remotely. Moreover, access to computer hardware and software, including a webcam and Wi-Fi service, may be required for remote proctoring of the exams. Here's calendars for your use. We're starting on the 21st, and that's shown here, and we'll have a midterm exam more or less the middle of October. The final exam will happen here, and there are some days that we have off, like there's a Labor Day break as an example. So that's what we're about. It's a 16-week course. The description is for technical and occupational programs. It emphasizes problem-solving skills using elementary algebra, right triangle trigonometry, and ratio and proportion. And often, when I've taught this in the past, I'm able to do more than this. These are the course objectives. We want to be able to demonstrate the ability to simplify algebraic expressions. You want to be able to demonstrate the ability to add, subtract, multiply, divide, and factor polynomials, solve linear equations, solve quadratic equations, be able to manipulate formulas, use ratio, proportion, variation, and percents in problem solving. Also, you are required to use scientific notation in problem solving and deal with units. So different systems, the English and metric systems, will be used in problem solving. There will be some geometry where we calculate and approximate areas and volumes of geometric things. We use the measurement concepts of precision, accuracy, absolute error, and relative error in problem solving. Right triangle, demonstrate the ability to graph linear relations and evaluate formulas. And again, probably a few more things as well. This is the topical outline, not necessarily in this order, but we'll talk about scientific notation, linear equations and their graphs, polynomials, quadratic equations, area, volumes, and density. We will deal with rational expressions, which are fractions of polynomials, manipulate formulas, and we'll deal with accuracy and error, percent, ratio, proportion, and variation, right triangle trigonometry, and formula evaluation, and perhaps more. This is the textbook of record, and when you're choosing this, please use an option that does provide you with MyMathLab access. So online, that would be either this option 1 or option 2. That gives you access to the textbook as an ebook and also to MyMathLab, which you will need, as you'll see. These are the instructions for you to register with MyMathLab, and you're going to be able to register as of tomorrow. So you go to this address, and notice that it does have a specific course that you're registering for. Sign in with your Pearson student account and create your account. You will either be buying it using a prepaid access code that you got from the bookstore, or you could do instant access there. I'm going to recommend strongly that you don't do the temporary access. That gets students into trouble often. Then you go to My Course, and then you select 1115 from your courses. And if you contact Pearson support, give them the course ID Bradley 61803, so they can help you. And to sign in later, you go to this address and sign in with your credentials. Select Math 1115 from your courses and continue to do some work. The ebook is going to look like this. It is just like the book that you have, and I encourage you to read it. And then you'll go to your assignments, and I've entered in the assignments for sections 1.1 to 1.5. And so these are assigned, and this is where you will go to do the work on these assignments. I have made the assignment to have a due date to help pace yourself, but I do also allow students to work without penalty and change their scores, improve their scores after the due date. and partial credit will happen. So this is accommodating students who fall behind, but I'm encouraging you to not fall behind. And in my math lab, if you go to the section called Video and Resource Library, what you can get is a whole bunch of videos which are very well done that can help you with any topics that you find that you struggle with. And the methods of evaluation, the homework on my math lab will comprise 1/3 of your grade. And I consider those to be low stakes assessment because you can get help on those. The midterm exam and the comprehensive final exam will each comprise an additional 1/3. So 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is a whole. So grades will be based on the following overall percentage distribution. This is a weighted average. And you can see what you need to get an A, B, C, and so on and so forth. I'm your first officer. I'm the pilot, Patrick Bradley. Some people call me Jim. And I am a full professor of mathematics at the College of DuPage, so you can call me Professor Bradley too, if that makes you happy. Here is the email address and my office hours. My office hours happen in the Learning Commons, as I said before, and this is the time Monday through Friday that I'll be in there. My first officer and co-pilot is for the GSG is a guy named Maverick. He's a very strong student. He studied with me. Linear algebra, I think, is the only course, but he studied that with me, and he was a 2-time medalist in our math contests at COD. So a very strong person to work with. In closing, now more than ever, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. And now more than ever, take care of yourself because self-care is important. And now more than ever, take care of each other because we're all in this together. God bless you all and look forward to interacting with you soon. Take care.